Tap foul at the plate.
And I'm back. It really doesn't let me record a long time, so I did 6 minutes, and I might do that again, but who knows? I wish I could throw.
Swing and a miss as he was
I
late
got
that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The gunner. Not alive. No, down in the
One out, base is empty. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Holy. No, Old Spice.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Like gave me some lemons, but my Jesus really making lemons.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Bouncer to second. Chisholm, the flip, and it beats him. What a play. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Austin Wells. Eflin back to work.
I knew I did
catcher.
wrong.
0 balls, 1 strike.
After this game, I'm going to take a break from the game for a minute. For a while.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Swing, a high fly ball in the air left field.
I need Aaron up.
And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Gunner is my Gunner and Jackson are my favorite players. But I don't know why I just want to do with the Yankees. It's their rivals.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Gosh.
0-1.
Let my Jesus.
2 outs. Runner on the move.
But you
offering is foul
stupid.
back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Thank Lord.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Runner goes again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees.
Okay,
we go to the bottom of the second. No. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And there's a foul
I'm gonna
ball.
sleep, y'all.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
He's not even making corn facts. But Ryan Mountcastle is pretty good. He's gonna think I threw it down the middle. Not today. Boom.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
I
One
bet
down.
you.
No, that was a pitch
Aaron Judge could have ran and got
that
it.
he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Aaron's
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That one missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And that is out of play.
Alright, let's go, boy.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the
what
edges.
Colin
I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Maybe. How come? Cause I feel well, bruh.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
The person that can tell me to do stuff in my mind.
2 down, nobody on.
Some of the time.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Listen to this mama and dada. You'll be thankful for the roof in a bed.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again.
To keep me fed. I got life and water. I got life and clean water.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Orioles set down in order. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe.
Morning singing, thank you, Lord. Every time
Swings and misses. 4-1.
It's 0-1.
I've got so much to be thankful for. Light and fame. A couple people who know who I am.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Chisholm swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Thank you, Lord.
Swing and a miss.
And another thing, if they score my PS5, my monitor, another thing, so much to be thankful for.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
26 would be better. Don't play it. The 25 is really good. 26 is.
One down, base is empty. That one down the line. Foul ball.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Foul ball there. Eflin a move to first. Chisholm dives back in safely.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
I know you're about. Hold on. Hold on. Let's listen to this. It's rewriting this one. You know what to do. Raise your attitude. That's straight. Woo.
That
See
one is
ya.
absolutely
Bye-bye.
belted. That's back there.
Kiss my booty.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here.
That's 418.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's
Yeah, he
typically
is
not the
playing wiffle
easiest
ball.
way to hit a home run. To the
Ah.
slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Yeah, even Forrest Frank is celebrating that here.
Bellinger, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
One strike.
Ew. Let me free.
One track ball, and you can touch them all. Baseball man.
Back to back. Yeah.
They do it again.
Back-to-back
Back-to-back
homers.
And they tack one on the board. It's
Yeah, my dad after
3-0.
this.
He absolutely
Woo.
crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah.
And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
What you about?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
I don't want to swing at those.
Down the right field line and a base hit.
Go, go.
Around
Yeah.
first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And here is Austin Wells. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. They put the tag on him, and that's
That's a
out number
freaking
2.
foul.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show.
Back-to-back homers were insane.
Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Goldie. And they get Mullins for the out. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And first offering is fouled off. Cole winds and deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
That would have
And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
No,
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez gets under it, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Struck out. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Slider clips the zone.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But not before they answer back with a solo.
Hit a homer.
And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Chris Singleton. Cool. Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you're doing well or you're struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play.
By the fireside.
And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. They got it for out number 2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll
Dad,
do it.
come here. Here, never mind. Never mind.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. On the ground to third, Cabrera. Now a jump throw. On the money, nice play. And now Ryan Mountcastle. Fouled off down the right side. The Orioles down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That's down and in. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch just misses. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Cabrera makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Eflin back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Low, outside. Today's sponsor is Vulture's Great Energy Drink. Natural artificial flavor.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
0 Sugar 2 Energy Metal Carbonated.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
But on mine, yeah.
Chisholm into box again. Takes the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Judge rips that one. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
It could have been better.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Judge on the run. And that one fouled off.
I went on his
Caught up in a
head.
rundown now. And they tag him out. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
What's this?
And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Down, eat dirt, and then have brown teeth. That's a half of that skill. But I'm a spring brick. Oh!
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Mullins in the box now. Takes strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
That's one.
On the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Back to first. And that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jordan Westburg digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
No, he hasn't. That's why.
Up and in, ball one.
1-0.
Watch him swing. To win the ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Watch him chase it again. Right there. He's going to chase it, and he's going to look like a butthole.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside, and that is ball four.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
I don't know how.
Holiday now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
What's this?
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Go to first and get him out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Gets another foul.
Got him.
Got him.
He's notched 4 strikeouts now. One hit, one left. We're through 5. Yankees 3, and the Orioles. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. And they'll do it again. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Stanton now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Perfect.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Game.
One down, base is empty.
Boom.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side. Boots it.
Yeah.
He's in there.
Boy.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Stanton stands at first with one out. To second, and he's out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
2 outs. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside.
We put Crash back in Cribber. Perfect.
This one in the air right field.
That's really good.
Kowser makes a nice running catch.
Christmas.
1 error in the inning, but nothing more.
2000
Top of the order,
BC.
2 up in the home half of the 6th.
Yes.
Yankees 3.
I really.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Little chopper rolls foul.
Let me go back to Cribber.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And now the right fielder, Colton Kowser. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He's in a tough spot.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cionel Perez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Moving in the Orioles bullpen, Andrew Kittredge is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Aiken also getting ready. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Cabrera in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Okay, so this is gonna be a strike, so I have to swing. Wait.
Hard
Told
grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I broke the bat.
And that turns the lineup over.
This is
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do
Baseball.
anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fouled off. He was late. Cabrera off of first with 2 away.
Hand surgery.
Swing at a ball lifted to
Yes,
center
oh,
field.
boy.
Mullins sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they're up 3-2. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Now here is Cedric Mullins.
Hold on, y'all. I need to fix my hands. It hurts. It's not because I'm gaming. It's because my body hit the ground. What? What is this talking about? I don't need therapy, bruh.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Need therapy.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Oh. Look at that kid. Yo.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Runs it up to
Bo
96
ready
to
till I
record the
hit
punch-out.
home
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
He just had a solo homer. And then I go, oh, don't hit a homer, and then don't hit a homer.
And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Go in.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah,
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Trying to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor. He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Yeah!
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Dominguez snags it on the run.
I like that cat.
And the Orioles.
Bye, Eva.
Leave one.
I changed pitcher.
They trail. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Perez back to work. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
I changed them.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
This guy has 1,000 batting average.
Up the middle.
I swear, this dude's a vacuum.
And a quick out, number 1. Here comes Aaron Judge. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Aaron Judge is a pow.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Just come on and be
Line drive and foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Check swing, and he went.
If I
That's
say
strike one.
full swing.
Runner takes off. Rolled softly, but that
Should have
goes foul.
failed. I like the chicken.
To second, and he's out. And that is that. Yanks held in. Bottom of the 8th at the plate.
I'm just trying
Adley
to finish the
Rutschman.
back of the stand.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one hit to right. Judge sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's one down. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not a...
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Mountcastle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that came. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Dominguez getting loose as well.
I haven't been talking. I don't know why. Cause I'm been trying to lock in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Wells now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Hey! Who should me? You want to elbow in the
That
face
one back
like
up the
I
middle and it gets
did.
through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
No risk.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. What a swing killer.
I'm challenging. I need an instant replay. I need an extra replay.
We head to the bottom of the 9th, leading. Off Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing.
Darren Boone makes his way out of the. Mark Leiter Jr. comes on now.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That just misses, outside. And it's 1-1.
Dude, this guy's person.
Just missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game into the
West
And this one
America.
could be extra bases.
He's going to,
Takes the
he's
turn.
going to.
He's digging
No.
for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a
Oh!
leadoff double.
That
Well,
was
that had
close.
a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Just
Missed.
missed.
1-1.
Good one.
So now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading
Then
to
are you
count
okay,
1-2.
you idiot?
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Good all.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air, left field, down the line.
No.
Here
That's
comes O'Neal and he scores. And it's an RBI single. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boo. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the
doesn't
knees,
have
and
a
doesn't seem too
fastball?
convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
We're going into extra innings, guys.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2.
You missed by a lot, you idiot. This is just trying to play the game.
Winning run on base at first. No outs.
Can you just freaking strike out? Oh.
Swing and a miss struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Westberg swings through it for strike one. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Trying to send this to extra innings. To the right side, Chisholm. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Chopped out in front of the plate. On to O'Hearn. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
I need a homer, and that would be a miracle.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fought off foul.
If I was scared,
He's falling behind
I
in a
would've
huge spot,
been
Boo.
so
Got to do what
happy.
it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 down. Go ahead, run, and scoring position.
No. No.
Now a step
Corrupt
off, and he's caught
my
between
top.
the bases. And they put the tag on. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Ground ball right side.
Good. Good.
Rutschman retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there.
Gone out.
Winning run at 3rd, 2 down. And that one hit to first.
Yeah.
Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down.
I feel ready.
Back here in Baltimore. And now Anthony Volpe. And there's the strike.
Oh yeah.
0-1.
Oh, that's great.
Popped up. Holiday. And there's 1 down. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Nope. Go.
Man at second.
Pew.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
I want the Yankees.
Swing and a miss at
No.
100.
No.
No chance.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but
Imagine
man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh,
Big
bro.
spot,
he's
and Cody
eerie.
Bellinger
No.
stepping to the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
No.
Swing and a miss. And
Dude,
it's 0-1.
I'm an
Well, he
extra
threw that
innings. I
fastball
have
right
to
by
finish
him.
it.
Gives him a little bit of confidence,
Like,
but in the
I
back of your
have
mind, you
to.
got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Oh, dude. Wait. Right. I got to do this.
And a swing and a miss.
No!
They
Whoa.
miss a big chance to take. All set for the
They
bottom of the
little
11th. And the
freaking-
batter now, Ryan Mountcastle. Luke Weaver takes over on the mound. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 4 with a double. There's the strike.
He doesn't have as many
0-1.
pitches, but it's fine. He only has 4. All he needs. Fastball, cutter.
1 away, and the game-winning
But
run
his
stands at
fastball
second.
is
Blew the
away.
express right by his
Like that.
bat for strike 3.
No, we
Colby
would
Kowser
never
now
make
at the
a
plate.
mistake.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough
0-2.
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got
Three,
him.
three.
And a
No,
nice
no,
set
no.
of work there as he sets him down. We're in extras here. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
If I win the
Oh,
game,
look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Bautista back to work. Late on that
it wasn't
fastball.
in the middle.
Love to see
idiot.
it. Power versus power right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Bunt attempt misses. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Whew. That was a bad call, you.
Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And the
Take your
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Coming in as a pinch runner, DJ LeMahieu. Also coming in at first, Fernando Cruz. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. Holiday. Throws to Henderson. And he'll keep it for just the one.
Oh. Oh, boy.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yennier Cano up and loosening in the pen. Dominguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hauls it in for the out.
I wish I could play music.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball. On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. That's out number 3.
Dude, if I keep them from scoring,
Bottom of the
I
12th
win.
inning now. And now Cedric Mullins. First
Dad,
pitch and
come
he
here.
just misses.
Dada, come here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in
Dad,
safely at third
It's
with
4-3. 1 out. Player on third. If he
So up
finds
next,
that-
Jordan Westburg.
Look. I'm the game. Dude, they have Aaron Judge, and I want to show you
First
something
pitch
after
doesn't
this.
find the zone. A
Dude,
one-run
Aaron
lead.
Judge.
Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. On the inside corner for a strike.
He's never gonna-
Swings
yeah.
and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes
If I
the
get
pressure
this
off
out,
the
I
defense a
win.
bit. Infield was in, so now they
Because
can
I
move
had a
back, give
crazy
themselves
good
more
one.
time on the
I
grounder to
was
make a play.
so good.
A lot more ways to work
Without
out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Weaver is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, got him swinging.
Right.
And
Look,
that
I
is
was
the
a
ball
point.
game.
But when you go to road trip,